Hey everyone, my name is Prism, and welcome back to another Minecraft video on Prism's MC. So, it has been a while since I've done a snapshot video. It's been around 5 weeks? 4 weeks? Give or take, 3 weeks? Whatever you want to call it, it's been a while. And we have a brand new snapshot today, 25W20A. And I thought, along with going over what changed in today's snapshot, we would cover what's changed in the last couple of snapshots. Not everything, of course, but some of the major changes. These last few snapshots have really been refining some options, adding some more capabilities with fog and stuff, making it so leads are easier to craft, making saddles craftable. There have been quite a few things Mojang have been doing, and so I want to go ahead and just kind of go over everything. And we're going to do this by entering a world in 25W20A. Alright, we have a problem here. I was looking for a spot to do the video, but it seems there's a bug where planes can spawn in the ocean. I don't know why. Anyways, we're going to try this village right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the brand new features. Also, please don't mind my lag. I recognize my game is a little bit laggy. I am going to be working that out this week. But let's start by talking about the dried gas. Now, the dried gas was added in Snapshot 25W15A, I believe. They were the first big brand new feature of the summer drop. And they haven't really changed that much. The happy gas has kind of stayed the same. But you can now actually craft the dried gas in a different way, or with a different material, rather. So you now need a soul sand block instead of a bone block. And if I surround this with 8 gas tiers, I will get a dried gas. Whereas previously you would get it if you had a bone block in the middle. Now they've also gone ahead and made it so you can get these through bartering with piglins. But I'd rather talk about some of the more exciting stuff, like the ability to craft leads. These can be crafted now with 4 string plus another string, so 5 string in total. And they no longer require slime balls. So this is a really big change. Because ever since leads have existed, they've required slime balls. But now they are a lot easier to obtain. Thus making them a lot more valuable for clustering mobs together. So like if I get a turtle and a wolf, I can still do everything that I was able to in the previous snapshots. Can I not leash a turtle? That is weird. Here, we'll do a wolf and a, bee. That'll work, right? There we go. Oh, wait, nope. We want to shift-click that thing. So now the bee will take the wolf on a ride. Anyways, what else have they done? Well, they've expanded the cloud distance. If you notice in the sky here, we have clouds for miles and miles, even further than my render distance, which, actually, I'm a little bit laggy. But if you want your clouds to go out further, all you have to do is change this little slider. So you can go from 2 chunks, which is basically nothing, to any amount you want. You can go to 128. You can probably go even higher if you mess with the options file, because that's how everything works. If Mojang ever add an option to the game, they usually have it be configurable through the option file whenever it uses a number. And so you can break your game as much as you want, but like I said, we now have clouds, and they can go for miles and miles. Now, of course, I'm going to set this to a reasonable amount, and I want to talk about saddles for a minute. So saddles have changed a lot in the snapshot. For one, they are now craftable. All you need to craft a saddle is some iron and leather. So you simply get an iron ingot, and you put 3 leather around it, and, like I said, they are craftable. This is a really big deal, because this was actually a feature Mojang had planned to add in the 1.6 snapshots. All the way back, I think in 2012? I don't remember when 1.6 came out. But they had planned to add this. In fact, they had created a horse saddle, removed the horse saddle, and removed the crafting recipe. So, for all these years, you've not been able to craft them. But for Mojang to finally go back and say, hey, we're going to allow you to craft saddles, is a pretty big deal. And honestly, I'm not really against it. I'll be against it if they make horse armor craftable, but saddles themselves, they're a pretty useful item, and it certainly would change the way transportation is looked at. But there's a lot of other stuff we can do with the saddle now. If we want to, say, ride a horse, so we'll get a horse. Actually, we'll just cheat one in. Whoops. I do not know how to spell. Put the saddle on, and then let's say I'm riding it. I want to get the saddle off. Well, I can't do it while I'm on the horse, but when I'm off of it, I can click it with shears, and I will get rid of the saddle. This is huge. This is a lifesaver in some cases, especially for mobs that don't have inventories, because previously, like, what would you do if you didn't want the animal to have the saddle or the carpet anymore? Because, yes, they also did it with carpets. So if I get a llama here, wait for it to get tamed. Hello, llama. I really do like the llamas. Like, they look cool. And the one in the Minecraft movie is pretty funny. But, waiting for this guy to get tamed. Oh, come on, don't be a pain. Hey! There we go. So if I put a carpet on this thing, you know, obviously I have to get on and then take it off, or I can shift-click it. But what you can also do now is you can just right-click it with shears, and the carpet will be gone. No harm, no foul. You can easily remove saddles and carpets. But that's not everything, because Mojang have added even more in the snapshot, along with the saddle changes. They have added the ability for music to be more customizable. So if we go over to music, we can change the music frequency, change how frequent music plays throughout the world. So frequent, constant, default. And then we have show music toasts. Displays a toast whenever a song starts playing. The same toast is consistently or constantly displayed in the in-game pause menu while a song is playing. So I'm going to show you this. If we get a music disc, because yes, there is a brand new music disc called Tears from a brand new artist called Amos Roddy, and I may have mispronounced that, but they've composed a brand new track for the game. Actually, they've composed multiple new tracks. If I go to play sound and then music, there are a lot of new options here. I'd have to find the exact names of them. They're in the changelog. I will link that down below. But they have added new tracks. But I do want to show you this brand new one. I haven't listened to this one yet. This one is interesting, though. This one you get by killing a ghast with a fireball, which I think is really cool. Now, I think it would be nice if they added a different way to get it, personally. Like, maybe loot chests, especially for visually impaired players that have a hard time seeing where the ghast is. But, oh, wow. And you'll notice, if the thing works... Do I have the toast on? I don't know why it's not playing a toast. Anyways. That's kind of weird. But, yeah, it works. Very, very weird feeling. Oh yeah, this sounds nice. I like this. Alright. Whoops. My footstool was, wanting to run away. Anyways, yeah, brand new track. I think it sounds great. Now, I don't know why it didn't play the toast for some reason. They might have accidentally forgot to, include it. It's not doing it for the other disc either. I don't know what the deal is. I have it on, right? What if I turn it to off? That's weird. Yeah, no, I have seen it work. I don't know what the deal is. There might be a bug. But, yeah, new music toast in the game, supposedly. New music disc. Really cool snapshot, I would say. I love the feel of the new music. I will just say this, a credit to the new artists. I actually have really liked having new artists composing music for the game. I think there have been some really interesting tracks that have been added, all with different feels. I haven't listened to the new ambient music. I will link down below where you can listen to that. But there has been, like, some great additions to the game recently, like, in terms of music, in terms of just stuff. Um, but music-wise, again, like, all the music they've been adding recently has been so original. Like, sure, I love all the music. I don't know where you find them. All the ones that C418 did. Like, all of these are great. But it's nice to get some new artists all giving a different feel. Like Lena Rain, Aaron Cheroff, uh, Samuel Aberg, and then, like, Amos Roddy. Like, all of these different artists coming in and composing new tracks. I would love to see C418 do something again for the game. I know he composed some tracks for the Aquatic update, and it'd be nice to see him do one more music disc. But, like, it's been really awesome just having all these new tracks added to the game slowly. And it really makes the game feel different. And that's one thing I will say. This game feels a lot different than what was in, like, prior to 1.13. I would say 1.13, 1.8, maybe 1.9 really changed the way the game felt. And I kind of like that Mojang are going back to these old features, trying to make them better. I don't know what's going on with my graphics, by the way. But they're trying to make the game feel more alive. Do I think they're being fully successful? Do I think there are areas they could work on? Yes, and I'd love to do a video going into my full thoughts, but I honestly have really been liking the individual changes and additions Mojang have been making. If I had anything to say before I end the snapshot video, I think that, you know, I'm really interested to see what Mojang have up their sleeves next. I really hope it's an end update because they know the community wants that. And it just feels annoying when they're like, oh, but here's this random biome. And it's like, but we asked for an end update. But then again, you know, we'll see. But I'm really happy with the brand new music. Also, I have the brand new Common Cape, which you can get by logging into Minecraft Bedrock Edition with a Microsoft account. There might be another way to do it. I've heard that someone didn't even log into Bedrock and they got the cape. But anyways, yeah, no, this has been a very fun snapshot video. I hope you all enjoyed my little dance, and thank you all for watching. There's plenty of changes across all 4 of the changelogs. There's plenty of little things. Another thing I should mention is rain fog has been added, so they've done things like that. But yeah, Mojang are just trying to make the game feel more alive, and I swear for some reason I thought that gas was carrying a polar bear, and I was slightly confused. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I've been recording stuff for Ohanacraft as well, so you want to check out that YouTube channel as well. Please do like and subscribe. As always, thank you guys. My name's been Prism, and catch you all on the other side. Bye!